All right, so quick tip on any kind of pulling exercise. So this would include any type of row or pull down or pull up, is where you're pulling from. So typically what people will do when they're not thinking about it is they will just grab a weight and pull, right? When you do that, you're going to be recruiting a ton of the muscles in your arm and your forearm. And when you combine that with gripping really heavily, a lot of times the result can be either not feeling anything in the intended musculature, which is typically your back, but even worse, starting to feel like elbow pain. When we're talking about rowing, we're talking typically about medial elbow pain, medial epicondylitis, or golfer's elbow. So one thing you can do to mitigate that, a quick drill that you can practice on without any weight first, is just getting the elbows in front of you, putting your opposite hand underneath your elbow, and then just applying a little pressure up with that hand while pushing down with the elbow. When you do that, if you're in a good position, you should feel your abs and your lat kick on right away. You can do the same exact thing with a row, probably a little easier to back yourself into a door frame or something to feel it, but you could do it with your hand as well. So instead of pulling with the hand, you're thinking about pushing back with the elbow. So not pulling the shoulder blades together, but simply just pushing back against that resistance with the elbow. So when you're doing that with weight or when you're doing a pull-up, it's the same idea. We're gonna think about pulling from the elbow, recruiting the lats, recruiting the upper back. Same idea with a row, pulling back from the elbow, not pulling with the hand and turning the wrists and doing all this funky stuff. When you do that, eventually you do that over time, you're gonna start to have some elbow issues, or you're just not going to feel it where you're looking to feel it and develop the muscles that you're looking to develop. So give that a shot on any of your rowing exercises. Take your time with it. I would highly recommend just doing like iso holds at first. So not actually moving through the whole range of motion, but just going to different parts of the range and just seeing if you can feel your lats recruited and your upper back on, and not getting a whole lot of discomfort in the elbow and the arms.